Previously on Virtual Survivor. The Ahi tribe barely won the challenge because Macy was able to finish the final puzzle first. That means all 8 Ahi tribe members remain. This also means that the Y tribe had to go to tribal council, and they eliminated Jensen in a very, very overwhelming majority vote. Directly after tribal council, the Y castaways head back to their beach and discuss that last tribal.
Post-tribal, I'm probably feeling pretty similar to my tribe mates because we voted someone out 7-1, and it just, makes the feeling even more concrete with, my feelings for, where everyone's head's at this point. So the 4 that I'm in, Hunter, Aiden, Frankie, and I, after tribal, we added in Nikki because Frankie and I have been feeling pretty solid with her. So now we have that 5, and assuming Hunter doesn't absolutely blow up because he's really paranoid right now, hopefully next tribal we can do a 3-2 split on AB as well as Jennifer. So I'm feeling really good right now. I've had Hunter, Nikki, and Aiden say I'm their number ones.
Tonight's tribals really is going to make a big impact on my game. It's going to help me move on so much faster because we took out a player that really wasn't that strong. There's a side that really wanted to take him out, and we all got the votes to take him out. And we're just really excited that it worked. And yeah, and I'm just really, he was a nice person, Jensen, but I felt bad. But then it's just a game, and of course, I'm not the one who wants to be voted out, of course, so we had to vote him out.
So tonight, the vote went really well. It went the way I was hoping for it to go, which is good. But I don't know where to go from here, because I'm in a tight 4 with Scott, Frankie, and Hunter, and I trust that 4. That being said, I feel like I'm on the bottom of it. And they want to vote out AB next, which I'm okay with, but then Jenny after that. I don't know if I want to vote Jenny out and even AB at this point, because right now, if I'm at the bottom of this 4, if I really am, then once those 2 go out, I have a feeling they're going to rope in Nikki and vote me out, and I wouldn't want that. So I'm considering whether or not I want to try and drag Jenny and AB onto my side, but then I would need to find at least one other person to join me, and I don't know who I could take with me. So we'll figure it out. Right now I don't feel like I'm in control of the game, and I don't like that feeling. I'm not in a power position, and I really, really don't like that. So I think I have to get a closer bond with Jenny and see where that can take me.
We voted out Jensen, and as Jensen left, he said, "Don't trust Hunter." And I'm like, oh wow, he just threw me right under the bus. But however, that did help my game, because right after, Nikki, someone who I really wasn't working with, decided to talk to me. I'm like, whoa, okay. So now I have a new ally in Nikki, plus the fantastic 4 of me, Scott, Aiden, and Frankie. So that's the majority 5 we need moving forward in this game. So, we're looking good, us 5. Wow.
Tonight's tribal showed me that Hunter is a smart player, and he knows what he's doing, because when Jensen got kicked off, he said that no one should trust Hunter, and that made me realize, I don't know if I should trust Hunter, but he knows how to play the game and manipulate people, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
I think the way today's tribal went down really just proves that going forward into the game, it's really going to help to just be honest and accountable, and the more your team can trust you, the further you'll go into the game.
A few of the Ahi members talk about their win from the day prior.
So today's challenge was really, really nerve-wracking for me, because I knew that basically if we lost, I was definitely going home, because I haven't been added to any alliance chats yet, and that's scary. Basically, I've talked to like 3 people. They've been all really, really nice, but I don't know. Just kind of seems off. But I finished the puzzle first for the group, and I brought immunity to our tribe, so that's a good feeling, I guess. I mean, being the youngest, I thought coming in, maybe I won't have as much experience, be the weakest, but I guess not.
Today's challenge win definitely changed a lot of things for me. I feel like I got to see more of Macy, and I really wanted to see that, and it changed the way that I look at her, and I feel like it made her closer with the tribe since she hasn't really been talking as much with us. So I was really happy about that. And as for people that I feel distanced from, I feel like just Jenna not being present for the challenge, and I think someone told me that they tried to tell her that we won, and she just didn't seem really interested. So I definitely feel more distance from her, and I think a lot of other people are feeling that way too. So honestly, I love my tribe so far, and I love everybody that worked hard today. So I'm excited to see if we can keep winning.
The final 3 of Micah, Sammy, and Cameron met with their alliance, the Ahi 5, to discuss who is going to go home if they lose the challenge. Sammy likes Macy after she won that challenge, and she talks with her alliance about potentially voting out Jenna or Madeline, which means that the Ahi 6 would be compromised. Should it be Macy? Should it be Madeline? Should it be Jenna? Or could one of the Ahi 5 be blindsided?
So after the immunity challenge, the first immunity challenge, we completely dominated them. And as a tribe, I think that brought us closer together for sure. Because Macy saved the day. She literally saved herself. Because if we lost, Macy was going to go home. But, yeah, I mean, this challenge really brought us closer together for sure. And hopefully that's going to give us momentum to keep going into the next one and the one after that. So hopefully we can just dominate and have numbers at the merge.
Welcome to The Twist. Hidden Immunity Idols. This is not a challenge. That was merely a red herring. We are going to be discussing immunity idols this season. Here's what they look like. Simple enough. And the way that we hide them are we find Survivor players' Instagram photos and posts, and we actually comment hidden virtual immunity idol on the comment of the post. And if someone finds it, they can screenshot it and send it back to us. The first one that we hid was under Sunter Oakley, the 4th place contestant of Cook Islands. You can see it right under there on the comment. The next post we hid it under was one of Tina Wesson's. She received 4th place in Blood vs. Water. The Ahi tribe received this clue, Huero Awa, which means Red River in Maori. This is a reference to Blood vs. Water. And the Y tribe received this word, Tokohwaete. This is Maori for 4 colors, which is a representation of Cook Island's use of the 4 races as tribes. Back at the Y Beach in pursuit of a hidden immunity idol. On the Ahi Beach, the pursuit is the same.
So with all the idol scrambling going on, I personally think somebody has it and nobody's telling anybody. I'm not really sure who it is, but I think people, the group, are thinking that it's Madeline that has it. And so, in case we do lose a challenge today, we're gonna hopefully pull in Jenna for a 6th and be able to split the votes 3-3 between Macy and Madeline. And hopefully Madeline doesn't play her idol, Madeline goes home, hopefully with an idol. The only issue with that is Wyatt told Jenna the entire plan, and so if she does decide to not go with us, the 3, Jenna, Madeline, and Macy, might
send one of us home. And so if Madeline does have the idol and it's a 3-2 vote, and she plays the idol for the person with the 3, it's going to be a 3-2 vote, and one of the 5 is going home. So, not really happy with Wyatt right now, but I'm not confident going into this. Into the next, if we do lose, I'm not confident. I think that me or Micah might go home, and that's pretty terrifying for sure.
Welcome everybody to the real challenge. Here are the rules. Wordplay is the name of the challenge. How to play. In order to participate in this season, everyone had to submit their favorite word. Today you will use your wits to solve a puzzle regarding information about the other tribe. You must match a name to a word of each of the people on the opposite tribe. The first tribe to solve all the clues and figure out what player matches their favorite word wins. To keep it easy, the name of the person previously voted out will be on the roster for the opposing tribe. That way, there will be an equal amount of names. Each team gets 3 guesses. The first team to guess right or get the closest once time is up will win. Any questions? Here is the answer key. This is just for the viewers. Here are all of the words and everybody's favorites. Sammy likes ethereal. Jennifer likes supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Jensen likes dope. Xander likes mediocre. Madeline likes bubble. And there are so many more right here. Now, let's take our places and start this challenge off. Early in the challenge, the Y Tribe puts together a list of names and Nikki submits them, attempting really quickly with not much discussion. Ahi also starts talking. Macy is throwing out names, most of them right. Y's first submission was incorrect, but they were 3 off. Ahi is discussing and they don't want to waste one of their 3 guesses. Wyatt is throwing out something. Y decides to submit a second attempt, and this time they are 4 away. They were 3, now they are 4. They get one more try. How are they going to mix it up? And Y submits a third time. Look at this. Y Tribe wins immunity for the day. Congratulations, Y Tribe. You guys did it. Now that Ahi lost their first challenge, let us see what all of the castaways are up to on the sand. Originally, the Power 3 liked Macy after the last vote out with Jensen because she won the challenge for them, but now the idea of her being a threat is becoming a little scary. They talk about potentially switching it back to Macy tonight instead of Jensen, or Jenna, or Madeline.
Hard, and that's something I want around because that protects me. Because eventually I know I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to be playing super hard. So if she's playing even harder, then it's a shield for me, which is great. Out of the other 2, I don't trust them 100%, but I do trust them for the time being. They seem to be relatively trustworthy, and they seem to trust me, which is something that I love. I like Maddie, but I don't want to 100% trust her. I feel like she's going to be very sneaky further on in the game. With Jenna, we believe that she knows somebody on the other tribe, and that's always a dangerous thing to have, knowing that somebody could potentially know somebody outside this game that's already a duo that they can't separate, which could be a shield if I can get them on my side, but I'm not sure if I can. Not yet, at least. And then with Macy, she's not even like playing at this point. I don't know what she's thinking or what she's planning. But if we were to lose the first tribal council, I wouldn't mind seeing Macy or Jenna go. They haven't given me a reason to trust them, and that's what the 5's thinking. So yeah.
The Ahi 5 meet after the strong 3 meet, and they talk about potentially flipping from Madeline back to Macy. And finally, the Ahi 6 meet together, including Madeline, and they discuss splitting the votes between Jenna and Macy. Is this the right move, or is something else going to happen? Welcome to Tribal Council, Ahi Tribe. 3 of you are joining us on Zoom. Everybody else is going to be active by watching the live updates in the group chat. I appreciate you guys coming to Tribal Council. As you can see, there's a beautiful fire. Fire represents your life. You don't have torches, but I have a torch that will be snuffed when someone is eliminated. It's actually just a candle, if you couldn't tell. All right, so we have Macy, we have Xander, and we have Cameron Ditzler. We are going to do our best to get over any lagging and buffering. And so if any of you guys cut out, I will ask you to repeat. And if I cut out, you can ask me to repeat. We're going to do questioning, and then we'll move right on to votes. So as we saw in the chat, or in the challenge today, there was different strategies you can approach with. You can do your best to get as many as you can right on your first try. You can try to submit all 3 and see what you get. That strategy to submit everything you had right was very apparent on Y's attempt, and they won the challenge because of it. Your guys' approach was a lot of talking. There was a time when you guys almost had everything right just by talking about it. I'm going to throw this first question at Macy. If you want to respond in person, you can. If you want to text it, you can. But a lot of the answers you were throwing out were actually correct. How do you feel like you performed in the challenge today?
I think that I tried my best, but I mean, we did end up losing at the end.
Yeah, and that's just a part on the strategy a whole tribe does together, and why just prevailed today. Xander, how do you feel about this vote? This is your 3rd day with these people. You're going on your 2nd full day. How do you feel like tonight's vote is going to go?
I feel like it's pretty simple, not gonna lie. I mean, I think we all really know what we're doing, so there's nothing to worry about.
Well, and sometimes that's apparent this early in the game. A game like this is crazy. The last tribal council for the other tribe went well, and it was smooth there. This is a new tribal with new people. Only 3 of us are active. Cameron, Xander says there's nothing to worry about. How about you? Are you worried that the people that you say you can trust are going to be trustworthy? Or do you think that crazy stuff is going to happen at this tribal today?
The people that I've put my trust in, I trust 100%. There's got to be a point where you have to get down to it and say, I trust these people. If not, you can be voted off. It's the people that I didn't put my trust in that I'm concerned about, for sure.
All right. Well, questioning was short. It might not have been good, but there's only 3 of us. If anyone has anything left to say before we start finishing up the votes, how this is going to work is I'm going to ask for votes. Anybody who has already sent, I already have. You're able to change them until I'm done saying cast your votes. Yeah, so I will write them all down on parchment. I will open this video up. I'm going to read a vote on a piece of paper, and then Bethany is going to be writing it in the chat, and we are going to go from there. So if anyone has any last comments, I can start asking for votes. Welcome back, everybody. The votes have been tallied. All right. At this time, I'll wait 1 second for Xander as he is connecting. All right, I will be reading the vote slow enough so Bethany can keep track and update them live. Everything I say starting now, she will be doing her best to keep up with. The first thing that I will say, and I'm going to have my phone open for this one, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'm going to give Bethany 1 second to type this into the chat for everybody there. If anybody here wants to play one, this is your time to do so. All right. Now I will read the votes. The first vote goes to Macy.
Whoa.
The second vote goes to Madeline. The third vote goes to Jenna. We have 1 vote Macy, 1 vote Madeline, 1 vote Jenna. The fourth vote, Macy.
Aww.
2 votes Macy, 1 vote Madeline, 1 vote Jenna. Fifth vote goes to Madeline. Sixth vote goes to Jenna. We are tied with 2 votes Macy, 2 votes Madeline, 2 votes Jenna. We have 2 votes left. The seventh vote Madeline. The eighth vote, and the second person leaving virtual survivor, Madeline. That's enough. You can bring me your torch.
Well, someone lied to me.
What the bleep?
Thank you so much, Madeline.
Whoever voted me.
We have enjoyed you on this season.
That was crazy.
And the tribe has spoken. This will go out in a couple seconds. There we go.
What just
Holy
happened?
crap. I don't know.
Thank you.
I got really scared for a sec.
All right, guys. Madeline's on
That's
this chat, so
crazy.
she won't have an exit statement here. I'm going to end the Zoom chat right now, and we'll discuss in the main chat when the next challenge will be. Thank you, guys.
Oh my god.